Gurkha Black Ops Berserker in Toro. Hey everybody, I'm Able K and this is Cigar Vlog. So, Gurkha Black Ops. Obviously this is part of the more military themed line from Gurkha, part of the Black Ops spiel. There's the Black Ops Berserker, Black Ops, and Black Ops Rubicon, which funnily enough actually comes in its own ammo case as a box, and kind of looks like a big old 50 cal. But this one, as you can see from the styling, is based on, obviously, the Berserkers. Norse warriors that would cut themselves, beat themselves, and work themselves up into a pissed-off rage and run headfirst into gunfire. Well, maybe not gunfire, because they actually didn't have guns when these guys were actually a unit, but, well, you get the point. Supposedly, because of that Berserker rage, they would be damn near unstoppable. So, and a little bit of a tribute to that, we have the Black Ops Berserker. Alright, I'm gonna get this cut. I'm gonna get this cut and lit, and see how it starts out. All right. Ooh, yeah. Right off the bat, that's got some flavor. Coffee, cocoa. When I say coffee, I mean like a deep, rich espresso. Very bold, very in your face, smooth. Very good start. It's gonna be good. Oh yeah. A little bit worried about the Toro size. This is basically kind of the classic. When you think of a cigar, this is usually the cigar size you think of. It's about 6 inches, about 50 gauge, about right. You can obviously you get a little bit more band flavor if you go with a smaller gauge and longer, as opposed to something like a Guhrka, which is like about the same length, maybe a little shorter, but like twice as thick. Well, maybe not quite that much, but still huge. This is about the ideal cigar size. Personally, I like either this or Churchill. Churchill just is a little bit longer, otherwise similar dimensions. But this size is really hard to beat. It really is. Alright, I'm going to burn this down to the first inch, see how it goes from there. Alright, about an inch in. You'll notice that the retrohale has earthy tobacco, deep dark cocoa, and dark espresso. Similar to the actual mouth flavor, and a little dark in here. The actual mouth flavor, though, is that same real intense kind of espresso, coffee, dark cocoa, with a building sweetness I've noticed, kind of towards the end of a puff. Notice before you have to puff again and re-up your flavor. There's definitely a sweetness that builds, which is very nice. I always appreciate when a cigar does that. In case you're wondering, yes, this is rather an awkward angle to hold this. And here comes a little couple walk through the tunnel. Every so often I start wondering why I film these on Sundays. Well, it is a nice day. So far though, first inch has been pretty good. So I'm going to keep working this down to about the midpoint. It's kind of a large band, as you can see from the nice foil-ish embossed paper. The actual artwork on it is really interesting because you got that little skull motif here. Black Ops banner with Berserker underneath. They even went into the red eyes in the bear. A nice little ace of spades on the back. Ah, and the dual axes. Just noticed those. Yeah, that little couple's still staring at me. Alright, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and keep burning this down to the midpoint, see if anything changes. So far, though, I've been impressed with pretty much every one of these that I've had. It's definitely turning into a personal favorite. Alright, let's see at the halfway point. Okay, just a quick note here. This isn't at the halfway point yet, but the ash just fell off. Normally, these actually will burn quite a bit longer and keep the ash on them. If this has any kind of ash problems, not ash problems, construction problems, I can guarantee you right now, this is because I've been kind of neglecting my humidor. So, every other one of these I've had has burned up to at least about here before that ash goes. These are actually very well constructed. They burn very well, as you can see. And the only reason why the ash fell off, it was a little dry. That was my fault entirely. All right, get back to you after bed. Right about the halfway point. I went ahead and took the band out because it was just really loose and just sliding around, so it literally just slid straight out the end. So far, flavor-wise, I've been noticing a slight anise flavor showing up in the retrohale and a little bit in the mouth. Otherwise, flavors have been actually pretty consistent. Burn has been really well. Really nice. I had kind of a slight mess up, and it auto-corrected just fine. So, burn, construction, everything's been just spot on. And considering the fact that it comes from a big name brand like Gurkha, I kind of wouldn't expect anything less. Anyway, got a couple more inches to go to get to the last update on right about where the band would be. So far, as far as drink pairings, I could definitely say this is a good coffee cigar. I'm getting a little echoey in here. Yeah, it would be paired very nicely with a good strong coffee, espresso, cafe latte, something like that. If something a little lighter, a little alcoholic, I would say just maybe an absinthe, because there is a little bit of an anise quality, so that would definitely be able to cut through the particularly strong flavors of the cigar, while still having something in common with it. Yeah, that might just be me. Anyway, so far it's been an excellent cigar, and yeah, I haven't found anything wrong with it. Get back to the band. Alright, for now it's best to get Tennessee for a final update. Why the wind decided to kick up through here. Anyway, it's about down where a band would be. So far, flavors have been pretty consistent, which is actually pretty good. They're only now getting to the point where I have to be real careful puffing, otherwise it's going to end up really washing out and getting nasty. But so far, flavors have been pretty consistent. Coffee, cocoa, slight anise, nice aged tobacco. Excellent cigar so far. I can definitely recommend these. As far as drinks go, good coffee cigar. Or if you want to experiment, try an absinthe. Whatever floats your boat. Beyond that, if anything changes between here and the absolute nub of burning my fingers, I'll go ahead and just leave that in the description. Right, you can actually still hear me. Every so often the wind just likes to kick up just to say, hey, remember, you're outside. No, I don't think I'm going to be able to avoid a little bit of wind noise. Anyway, so far, like I said, excellent flavors, excellent construction, excellent cigar. Definitely recommend these. Pick them up. That's pretty much all I got for this. If you like this video or any other video, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Other than that, that's all I got. I'll be out in the yard grinding an axe.